Uh, Welcome to our discussion. I'm your tutor, Julius Joseph Owino, and this is Leagel Group of Schools Form 3 Physics. In this video, we will be looking at the Newton's laws of motion. Kindly keep tuned and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. For this, you will be able to be updated on any new video that we will upload later. Welcome. So before we check on the Newton's first law of motion, we need actually to remember the effects of force on an object. What can a force do to an object? If we kindly check on our slide, we will notice that the first one here is it causes motion. What do we mean? That means a stationary object can start moving when a force is applied on it. It can cause or start motion. Two, it can stop motion. A moving object can easily be stopped by applying a force. That is maybe force acting on the opposite direction to where it is heading to. Then also a force can deform a body. Deforming means it can change the shape of a body or an object. A force can also change the direction of motion. So if the motion was towards the east, then you apply that force, it might change even to north or maybe east or south. It can also change the speed of a moving object. Changing the speed means if the object or the body was moving in slow motion, it can easily be accelerated by applying a force. Kindly subscribe on this channel. So the Newton's first law of motion states that a body remains in its state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. Newton's first law of motion said that a body remains in its state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. Maybe if you can check some of the example scenarios where this law applies. The first one is here, the scenario for exhibition. The first one here is where we're talking about passengers in a vehicle or in a bus. So when passengers in a bus are pushed forward when brakes are applied suddenly, or maybe backwards when a bus at rest take off suddenly. Hence, there is actually need for fitting the seat belts in vehicles. You will tend, if maybe an emergency brake is made, then you will jerk. You will jerk forward. Or if a car at rest, just kick off at once, take off at once, then we move backward, jerk backward at once. This is the first application there. Then we also have this other example, scenario exhibition 2, where we talk about a coin placed on a cardboard. I think we didn't get the right diagram, but you're sorry for that. A coin placed on a cardboard on top of a glass tumbler, for example, drops into the tumbler when the cardboard is pulled sideways. It will just fall inside, not even outside that tumbler. If you can remember, or maybe we'll just check. What do we mean if we say inertia? Can you please check on that and tell me in the comment section what is inertia? What is inertia? That is inertia at rest or at motion. So thank you. We meet in our next lesson. I'm your tutor, Julius Joseph.